How to create and send email marketing campaigns. With 89% of marketers reporting their primary channel for lead generation is email marketing campaigns, and 59% of marketers say email is their most significant ROI or return on investment, you can understand why it's essential to incorporate email marketing campaigns into your business. By the end of this video, you will understand the steps to take to start building your email list and the steps to take to engage and communicate through email. Hi, my name is Steve Welsh and I've been managing and marketing businesses for over 28 years. Welcome to the channel where I help businesses and entrepreneurs navigate marketing online, managing your business for growth and using the latest technology to teach customers. If this video helps you, then consider subscribing. The first thing to understand when sending emails is you have to remember you're a guest in their inbox. That's why it's so essential to get permission to appear in their email inbox. Put yourself in the customer's shoes. They receive lots of emails every day. You have to compete and stand out from the other emails they receive. The best way to do this is to entice the customer to give you their data and make it clear from the start why they should give you their data. In return, it is always better to explain what types of email they will receive and how often. The best marketers use a mixture of great content and relevant offers for your products or services. This type of campaign can deliver the mix through automated emails. Still on the fence with email marketing for your business? Here are some stats that should convince you. There are 3.7 billion email users worldwide, 4.1 billion email users predicted in 2021, 28.5% of the average return on investment versus 7% for direct mail. $44 or pounds return for every $1 spent. 72% of people prefer offers by email versus 17% on social media. Email is 40 times more effective in getting new customers than Facebook or Twitter. The average order value of an email is 3 times higher than social media. 94% of people say email is the main reason they get online every day. Now, if you want to check out these stats that I've just gone through, there's a link to a blog post in the description below. So let's get right into creating and sending your email marketing campaigns. First of all, you have to establish goals for your email marketing campaigns. Planning is vital in business and marketing, and establishing your goals is essential before you invest your time and money into email marketing. Goals such as to inform, engage, communicate, teach and sell should be in the mix. The advantage of email marketing campaigns is that you can guide the customer through know, like and trust. What we're looking for, inevitably, is a new customer or more sales. So let's start off with who will you contact? Deciding and finding the audience for your email marketing campaigns is fundamental to your success. If you're an established business, you may have a database of customers and prospects. Having a reliable, clean database will give you an advantage. You can send out an email to get this database to a sign-up page on your website. You can also automatically upload this database to your email provider. And you can send out an initial email to ask the customer to click a link to accept the information. If you are a new business, the job will be harder in the beginning. You will need a sign-up page on your website and use social media to send traffic to that page. Also, as you start to sell your product or service, you can ask them to join the list when they purchase. An extra tip when it comes to a database of subscribers: never buy a list of names and emails from a company with claims of clean lists that are pre-approved by the user. Think about it. How many times have you given your details to a company not knowing who will contact you? Their business is to create revenue by selling a list, not necessarily selling a list that's valuable to your business. So the next area we're going to look at is, what is your objective? I've mentioned earlier that a clearly defined objective for your email marketing campaign is essential. Without a clear objective, you can't start to build out your campaign content. So take the time to plan out the purpose of the campaign and what steps you will need to take to deliver the objective. What content will you include in the email marketing campaigns? For instance, if your objective is to sell a widget and your regular face-to-face transactions usually require you to explain the benefits of the widget, then email marketing requires the same information drip-fed. The next thing you need to do is to start creating email campaigns is you have to choose your email provider. Choosing an email provider is another part of setting up your email marketing campaigns. There are a wide range of providers at different cost levels and also different functionality. When you start email marketing for the first time in your business, it's better to purchase a provider that is low cost for their software. As a side note, Do not expect Gmail, Hotmail or email providers like that or Apple Mail to run your campaigns or data collection. Their purpose is to supply one-to-one email functionality. Here are some great email providers to start your email marketing. First on the list is Aweber. Aweber is one of the software providers that I use and I use for some of my clients. And you can sign up to Aweber for a free account up to 500 subscribers. The second is MailChimp. MailChimp and Aweber are very much the same, different interfaces, and personally I find Aweber easier. The next on the list is GetResponse, and finally ActiveCampaign. I use Aweber for its all-round ability to grow a database and its extensive functionality. Decide on what type of email marketing campaigns you will send. The types of email you send should reflect what you have learned from your audience. Having a mixture of different types of email formats can allow you to send emails more frequently without upsetting your customers. For instance, it would allow you to send out one newsletter email per month, one informational email per month, one engagement email per month, one educational email per month, and one sale or discount email per month. This schedule allows you to send 5 value-driven emails every month. So let's talk about the newsletter email. A newsletter email can provide company and industry-specific updates to your customers. Sending this type of information allows you to stand out as an expert, showcasing how your product or service is helping others, and also provide value with the latest changes in the industry or sector. Next up is the sale or discount offer email. An offer email or sales email can focus on a specific product or service. Each offer should be a time-sensitive and limited amount. This type of offer gives a sense of urgency to take action. And next up is the engagement email. An engagement email focuses on getting the customer to take a micro action. This email can be to read a blog post or article, watch a video, or go to a web page. By giving the customer value with an engagement email, you're also building trust. Next up is the educational email. Educational emails highlight problems that customers face and deliver solutions that include your product or service. Next up is creating your email campaigns. The most challenging thing to do in marketing is starting with a blank page. When it comes to creating your email marketing campaigns, it's the biggest issue that stops businesses from starting. However, it's like riding a bike or learning any skill. Practice makes perfect. Once you get over the initial fear and start to see what works and what doesn't, it becomes easier to tweak the campaign. The next thing you look at when you're creating your emails include images or video. Statistics show that using images or videos on email marketing campaigns can also enhance the customer experience. The next area is to personalize. Your email software will allow you to personalize your email marketing campaigns in many ways. For instance, you can use your customer's name, company, industry or sector as long as you have those details in your database. Statistics show that using a customer's name in the email subject line and the email content has a higher open rate and increased customer action. Something else to remember is optimize for mobile. With a growing number of people checking their emails on mobile devices, the email design must be responsive. Responsive emails can be read easily on any technology from PC, tablet and mobile. Make sure that your email campaign software will do this for you. There is nothing worse when opening an email than having to enlarge, reduce or move the content in the screen while reading. And when we're talking about email marketing, measure the results. Everything you do in business and marketing should be measured. Otherwise, all your efforts could focus on the things that don't work. When it comes to email marketing campaigns, the following list of measurements are helpful. The number of individual subscribers who opened your campaign. The next one is the number of bounces. That's the number of email addresses to which your campaign could not be delivered. It's for a variety of different reasons. The next one is the number of emails not opened. That's the number of unique subscribers who did not open your campaign. And the next one to check and measure is your open rate, the percentage of all the subscribers who opened your campaign. Something else to look at is the click-through rate, the percentage of people who opened your campaign who then clicked on a link in your email. And another area to look at is the unsubscribe rate, the percentage of people who unsubscribed from your email through this campaign. A secret tip here, resend the campaign to non-opens. If a high percentage of customers open your emails, that's great. But what about those that didn't open them? One of the tricks that good marketers use is to resend the email to those customers who didn't open the first one. Change the subject line and send the email to those that didn't open. And finally, clean your list. Email software providers usually charge per subscriber. So if you have subscribers who haven't opened your emails for some time, it's better to clean them. Cleaning your database is useful in several ways. If someone is not opening your emails, how much value do they have? Send them an email to say goodbye before deleting them from your database. And explain you don't want to fill up the customer's inbox with emails they don't want. Give them a choice to click a link to stay on the database or be removed from your database. This action gives them a chance to make their own decision. Okay, so in summary, I've included some links below to blog posts and videos that you may be interested in to help you with your email marketing campaigns. That only leaves me with thanking you for watching, and I hope to see you again on the next video. If this was valuable to you, consider subscribing, click the bell icon and click the thumbs up. Until the next time, I'll see you guys. Stay safe.